We are back in the Copenhagen studio prior to the race start on June 15th. And I'm here to talk a little about the adventure sail racing and offshore sailing. How tough is it really? And probably a lot of you have experienced the fatigue and the tiredness that you feel after sailing around Zealand or around Funen or races like that. But how can it be measured? And to that purpose, we have hooked up with our partners Garmin, and they have these watches that can provide valid data about how well restituted you are, how stressed you are, and they have this kind of key feature that sums it all up called body battery, which can be 100, but it can also be very low. And what we have done is that we have put a watch on me to see how tough it is to be a journalist during the race. No, just kidding. But just to so I can get familiar with the concepts and stuff like that. But what we have done is that we have put a watch on a boat in the 3 different categories: one double-handed, one single-handed, and one fully crewed. And the double-handed is this guy. Maybe some of you remember him from last year. It's the Dutch sailor, the sailor from Netherlands, Harmen de Jong, and he's sailing together with his co-skipper Richard van Leven. And I'm pretty sure that they will give it a shot. Harmen last year, even before the race start, showed his stamina, as he thought that the weather would be more windy than he had expected at first. So from Aarhus, he rented a car the day before the start and drove back to Holland to pick up a sail and drive back to Aarhus to be ready for some more wind, which really didn't get through. But anyway, Harmen has a watch on. And also on the single-handed course, we have this guy. Somebody knows him or have acquainted with him, Robert J. Kuper. This guy is, as you can see, it's not a photo trick or something. It's from last year's race where he was sailing fully crewed by then. Yeah, he picked up this bird that needed a rest. Maybe this year it will be Robert who needs a rest because he will be participating on the single-handed offshore course. And as you maybe know, the start is a 200 nautical miles long non-stop leg from Esbjerg to Skagen. And I'm pretty sure that he will be low on body battery when he reaches Skagen. And we will be in Skagen, the media crew, to have a talk with him and to check the data on the watch. Then finally, the fully crewed boat that we are monitoring the fatigue on is on this guy. As you probably Danish sailors might know this guy. He has an XP44 called Xbox. He's a dedicated double-handed sailor, but this race he's going to sail on the fully crewed boat course, on the inshore course. What is our dream scenario? Well, it is to have all 3 together from the course with connection here from the studio in that will not be in Copenhagen by then, maybe in Aarhus or maybe around the course from Bornholm or wherever, and then have a chat with the guys to see how affected they are by this challenge. And of course, we have our hypothesis is that it is more tough to sail single-handed than it is to sail double-handed, and it is more tough to sail double-handed than fully crewed. But that will time will tell. We will monitor the 3 guys and see who will be the most tired and who will have the most low running body batteries when they reach Aarhus, hopefully before the 25th. But stay tuned. I think this is a great experiment, also to shed some light on how tough sailing can really be. And yeah, just hang on. There's another video showing where to follow the race. If you didn't see that, then please do it. It is on YouTube, where you can yeah, find the different addresses and stuff like that. Okay, I will shut this studio down for now, and I'm just gonna do like this and say bye, and see you soon.